Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fintech Show. AI is the name of the game this week as we delve into current and future applications of artificial intelligence. SmartStream join us to talk about the implementation of AI in their transaction lifestyle management solutions, while Bank of America and NatWest give us the incumbent perspective on bracing change and new technology. Coming up, our interviewees look for the customer issues AI and machine learning might be able to address.
AI is having a big impact, not just in financial services, but in everyday life. You know, if you're searching online, if you're interacting with social media, AI is behind that. So it's having a big impact right now. So I think financial services is the same as any other industry. We're looking at new technologies and see how we can harness it. In terms of opportunities for us in financial services, I think if you look at the media most weeks, there's coverage of some or other financial institution using AI. Looking at ourselves, I guess our approach to innovation and using new technology, it's all around focusing on a customer and how new technology can help or shape or exceed customers' expectations.
When you think about how we as individuals and as consumers interact with our banks, we want to basically get most of the answers that we can electronically. You want to be able to find out information using an online tool or an app on your phone. And it's similar for our clients and the big corporate clients as well. They want to self-service to the extent possible. They want to be able to get information easily, whether that's through a mobile device or online banking tool. But also, when they've got a question, they want to be able to, if possible, self-service the answer. But having said that, we'll never get away from that human interaction. That relationship remains very, very key. And in fact, when we look at the service that we provide to our clients, and you look at what's important to them, really quality of service is pretty much top of the list in terms of how they select their banking partners.
I believe a bank can create a better product when they understand the data better. Banks have massive data. There's so much know-how in that data about their customers and what they really appreciate and what not. They have massive data that has good or bad quality. With machine learning nowadays, you can analyze that much better, so the banks can provide much better products. They can react much faster if there's a problem with data. They can proactively manage that problems. We do that in exception management programs of SmartStream. And I believe so for the customer, it's just quicker, faster, it's more stable. And they might not experience that as a machine learning topic, but they will see that a bank will give them better quality and better service.
And I guess that's what our approach has been with Cora, which was our AI chatbot that we launched in 2017. And that was really just focusing on how we can help our customers with their very simple kind of customer queries that they have, whether if it's everyday balances or any everyday queries they have with their banking. And we've seen lots of benefits through that already. For our customers, we're giving them a consistent service. It's a 24/7 always on, and Cora is always learning as well. So using that AI power to learn and answer those questions in a better way and answer more complex questions. So I think there's huge opportunities for us, for our customers, and I guess the benefit for us as a bank as well is really that we're harnessing AI to answer those simple questions. It gives us more capacity as a bank to free up our people to help our customers with the more complex challenges they may have, whether it's making those savings for the next financial goal or helping them with their more complex transactions of their life, whether it's buying their home or something like that. So I think it's a huge benefit for us as well from that.
At the moment, we look very much at the reconciliation workflow because it's so attractive for machine learning. It has massive amounts of data. We are looking at millions and millions of records. It has data quality problems typically. So traditional algorithms cannot handle data quality problems very well. So we need new algorithms like machine learning that they are robust to data quality problems. And then we look at cash and liquidity. Cash and liquidity is interesting because you want to predict the balances, you want to predict dates, settlement dates, and so on. So you have to learn from historic data to make that possible. which is again machine learning. And it's such an exciting area to apply machine learning to.
So with all that in mind, let's take a closer look at how AI and machine learning can help with reconciliation. SmartStream took to the stage at Sibos 2019 to announce their brand new product, SmartStream Air.
The interesting question is, can you make reconciliation as simple as navigating through a city nowadays, or like asking for a weather forecast? It's also just entering the city and press a button. And we have been heavily working on that to make it as simple as that. So we came up with a lot of artificial intelligence algorithms that can handle data in a very smart way. They don't involve user actions. There is SmartStream Air. It's our new reconciliation system. AIR stands for AI reconciliation. It's a pure cloud product, instantly available for all our customers worldwide. It's safe and secure, and it comes in several languages, and it's really easy to use. You can say it's immediately customers can use it without the documentation.
In regards to SmartStream Air, how does that get deployed? Is it a case of taking everything out of a bank and plugging it in? What's kind of the onboarding process?
So Air was designed to be as simple as possible. Yeah? So the onboarding process for a bank actually means subscribe with SmartStream and you get your user within a few minutes or hours, depending on how long the workflow takes. Then they can already upload data, and the machine learning system will figure out how that data fits together, will come up immediately with matching results. So it's an immediate process. It takes 3-4 seconds to come back with the reconciliation result. For a bank, that means they can work around their IT departments in a way that typically IT department has so much requirements in terms of what they allow as a software to run in their system. Because we have it on the cloud and we are certified, it's much easier for them to onboard now. They can just upload their data into a secure environment, run it there and get the results back.
Next, our interviewees take a deeper look at the synergy big data and machine learning provide.
AI is very much fed by data, and the better data you have, especially if it's on a feedback loop, the more advanced, the more contextual the AI gets. How, still on that same sort of subject of scale, how are you able to then use all that consumer information, all of that big corporate treasury information, how are you able to use that to get that data in a usable way for your clients?
This is it's a very interesting area, and I think this is very much touching on the new frontier in banking. I mean, there is a huge amount of data that all banks have based on a broad set of clients. And I think that generally banks are just starting to get their arms around that data. And there are challenges that come with that as well. Protection and appropriate use of that data is absolutely key, and there cannot be any breach whatsoever of the trust that our clients place in us with that data. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we can use that data to better advise our clients. And if you think about the kind of payment flows, the trillions of dollars that flow across the various payment networks on a daily basis, there's a lot of information that you can extract from that. There's a lot that you can help advise your clients around how they interact with their clients, what are the risk profiles that you can denote from the data that you hold. And I think we're at the early stages of managing through that at the moment. And I think it's technology that's really enabling us to get our arms around all of that data and really turn it into something useful for our clients.
Definitely one of the big benefits of AI is to harness large groups of unstructured data and really analyse that and provide insights for us. So I think it's a huge opportunity for us as an industry to look at that, look at AI as a way of helping our customers minimise fraud. I think there's lots of banks already looking at this in the UK and beyond. We have our own internal AI Centre of Excellence that are exploring new use cases, and it's something that they will be experimenting with probably into the future. So maybe it's something just to look at into over the coming months or years, that maybe as that becomes more mature, that it's something that we'll look at further. If we can augment and automate our internal processes, that's going to help create capacity in our organization and ultimately help our customers, rather than trying to look at it as from a cost-cutting perspective, more looking at how we can actually enhance our organization to improve and create better outcomes for our customers.
We spent 1.5 years now to create machine learning algorithms working on reconciliation. We invented some new topics. For example, we have a self-supervised machine learning process that learns from itself. So it's like training a machine by a machine. So it can learn from the data itself. It's very impressive. Results are great. And then we use supervised learning, where we learn from data and from user actions, and unsupervised learning, where we learn from the pure data as well. So we have integrated so much thoughts and ideas into that. And basically it is then all assembled into SmartStream Air, where you upload files. It will find the correlation of files, the mapping. It will understand how those files need to be matched. It will run the matching process and immediately give back the results to the user. The machine learning algorithms go even one step further, because they can even understand something like, in one feed there's USD, in the other feed there's US dollar. So they can map the content of feeds. They can find sub-references. If one reference is a full reference and the other ones are just part of it, it will find that. So it's really impressive. I'm very excited about it. It's a game changer for reconciliation.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Fintech Show. That's all for our AI episode, but be sure to check out the rest of the series and much more at www.fintech.finance. See you next time.